Hey folks, Rico Homesteader here. I wanted to give you guys a review on something I got in the mail this week. I got June 2018's monthly seed package or subscription from the UOG, or the Urban Organic Gardener. Now this is put on by SeedsNow.com, a site that I'm affiliated with where I normally get my seeds, and I've been wanting to try this for a while, so this is my first month getting these seed packets, and I'm kind of torn and I'm not at the same time. There's good things and there's bad things about it, and it's really up to you on what you want to do with it. Now the reason why I did this is because it's relatively inexpensive. It's $10 a month plus a little shipping charge. I think it's $2 or $3, and every month you get 5 different sets of seeds from SeedsNow.com, or from through this program UOG, and and my thoughts were, hey, if I can just get 5 of these per month, uh, then I can make a killer seed bank by the end of the year, or as time goes on, continue to have a killer seed bank. And so I got the seeds in the mail, and I wasn't impressed. I'm impressed with its organization and the ideas that you can get this package and plant it immediately, because they plan it for the time frame that that you receive the package. But let's go ahead and get into this and show you. I'll show you exactly what I got here. So this is what I got in the mail, and you can see here there's 5 different packages here of seeds, and along that line there is also other things included with the package. So let's get into the package contents. So it came with 5 plastic labels for your plants, and I put in a little comment on the side exactly from their site what the purpose of that item is. So there's 5 plant tags inside there, which are plastic, and you can use them to mark your plants, of course. And at any time you think I'm going fast or anything like that, you can always just pause this video to get the information on the item, and then continue on when you're ready. So the next item inside this package, so these are the seeds that I got. I got classic romaine lettuce seeds, and I'm excited about that because it is really time right now to start planting lettuce. So by the time it's mature, we'll be going into early fall, and that's the perfect time for lettuce to be reared up, or to be brought up. And so I also got ever-bearing cucumber, which is a cucumber plant that continuously grows cucumbers until the plant dies. Usually about a month before the first frost date, these plants will fizzle out. And I think one thing I noticed about this seed packet that I really didn't like was there's 6 seeds in the entire packet. And you know, me being a stickler on money, you can get seed packets from SeedsNow.com. These same seed packets for 99 cents a piece. So it kind of bugs me that I don't know if I got jibbed or what. I don't think I did. I think it's a fair value for the things we got. But the good thing about this is it's an ever-bearing cucumber. I could grow this plant and just take one cucumber out and save the seeds from that, and I'll have all the seeds I need, and also have a container to put those seeds in this little bag here, which will hold as many seeds as I need to hold onto. Next up is the Barletta Pearly White Onion. These are the onions you find in cocktail drinks and stuff like that, and they're also good for pickling, and they're just small, tiny pearl, about the size of a large marble onions, and they're easy to grow. If you don't grow onions normally, or you want to learn how to grow onions, or you're trying to grow onions with your kids or something like that, this is a great onion to grow from seed. Next up is the Bee Scatter Garden Mix, and as you can see on the bottom left hand corner of the screen there, you can see how much is in there. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough to get it going, and it's just a scatter mix of seeds for the bees. This is what I kind of like about this, is the fact that they're considering all aspects. Inside these seeds, you're getting not only food, herbs, but you're also getting something to benefit your environment. So scattering seeds for insects will help gather insects that'll want to be in your garden, which will help pollinate all your food, and which will have a better harvest, better crops uh, for a better garden. And again, here's this little graph or picture from the site showing exactly what kind of seeds are inside that mix. And lastly, we got Greek oregano from SeedsNow.com, and these are very tiny seeds. These are smaller than the head of a pin, of a ballpoint pen. And though they may seem a lot, there may seem to be a lot in 1,000 seeds. They're actually very, very tiny, and they're pretty easy to grow as well. And this is different from Italian oregano. This is Greek oregano, so it goes a little further back in history, and has a richer history as far as Greek mythology goes. Next up, they gave us some Epsom salts. They gave us approximately 1 tablespoon of Epsom salts to go inside our plants. And now, people have their own opinion on Epsom salts. So Epsom salts is sulfur and magnesium. And so the best time to use this is when your dirt is void of sulfur or magnesium. You'd know this by doing a test kit on your soil, but Epsom salts is really meant for certain plants that require a lot of magnesium and sulfur. Best things for tomatoes and peppers. They suck up a lot of magnesium and sulfur from the ground. What else? Another plant that's good for it is roses. It's really good for roses. But I would say use sparingly on the Epsom salts. Maybe if you've gardened in the same spot several times, you haven't put anything inside that dirt, and all the nutrients are pulled from that dirt, maybe be a time to put Epsom salts in there. So the mixing ratio is 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt to 1 gallon of water. Always plant near the base roots of the plant on the ground there. Never get any on the, don't make it a foliar or food for your plant, because that salt will dry out the plant. So what else did we get? So it came with 10 seed starting soil pellets. These are those little jiffy pellets that you get in seed starter kits, and they're pretty much usually always made of coconut coir or some sort of peat moss. I haven't opened it up. It's staying in that little bag there because I plan to put it inside my little vault. But you add warm water to these, they expand. Add your seed, put it in a window, and it's pretty easy to get seeds started in that. Now, one thing about these pellets here is they are not nutrient dense at all. Your seeds are going to germinate whether they're inside an old sock or someplace. As long as they have moisture, they will germinate to the point to where they're supposed to photosynthesize or gain sunlight. So again, I'm on the fence about these pods. I've used them before successfully and unsuccessfully. So this is kind of a lazy man's version of starting seeds, when you could just go out, get yourself some good quality dirt, compost, mix it together, and start seeds that way. So, but if I'm ever in a situation, let's say, SHTF, nuclear situation, contaminated ground, and I need something to start my seeds in, this would be a time to use these pods, because they would have been in a container, not exposed to radiation or anything like that, and you'd have a place to start while you take off those first layers of contaminated ground to get to the better soil. That's when I would use these pods. And lastly, it came with this double-sided printout, and the printout came with instructions on how to plant your plants. Uh, whether it's a 1/4 inch deep, how far to space it apart, so on and so forth. And on the back side, it shows you how to use those expanding soil pots. It also has a hashtag in there. Apparently, there's a Twitter account attached to that at one point. So the last thing that came with this item here is a 20% discount, and that's pretty substantial for a seed company to give you a 20% discount. They really want your business in order to get their product out. And if they're willing to take off 20% off the top, it's a good company and they're really trying to give you the best deal possible. Now, I can't give you the code to this 20% off, but I can give you a code for 10% off if you guys decide to go to this SeedsNow site to get your seeds for the upcoming fall season. You can go ahead and go to our home site, breakawayhomesteader.us, and inside there you'll see the gardening store. Open that up. There's an opportunity right now for a seed vault bank contest that's going to be ending in the end of the week, and you can click on there. It'll take you directly to the site and you can shop from there. And again, with this subscription, the seed subscription, I'm on the fence. I'm 50-50 on it. I think I'll give it a couple more months to see how and what it turns into, to get an idea of whether it's worth it or not. And guys, I'm not going to yank your chain. I will definitely tell you whether it's worth it or not. And if it's not worth it, I'll give you an alternative on what you can do to get something the same or even better. So thanks for sticking around with me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content like it, more reviews, hit that bell button and you'll get notified when new content comes out weekly. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
She's waiting for love